Hello, Virgos. Welcome to Souls Intersect. I have your November of 2016 Intuitive Tarot reading. This reading can be used for Virgo, Sun, Moon, or Rising signs. This month I'm using the Tarot of the Hidden Realm deck. If you're interested in a private reading with me, please email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com, or you can book using my website following the link below. All right, the center card is the Magician, so that's going to be an important theme for you for this month, Virgo. And with both the Fool and the Magician, the Fool is above him, I'm definitely picking up on a lot of new beginning type of energy. I'm going to take you through the cards because they can be a little bit hard to read, and they're a little bit different in this deck. So from the top left, we have the Lover's card, absolutely beautiful depiction there. And then the Fool to the right of it. And on the top right is the Four of Pentacles. Then in the center row is the Two of Cups, the Magician, and the Emperor. And then on the bottom row, the Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Hanged Man. Lots of major arcana, lots of really powerful independent figures. We have the Magician and the Emperor in that realm for the male side. The Nine of Pentacles, very strong female power. The Fool and the Hanged Man, more of a younger, curious kind of energy, but also very powerful in their levels of faith and ability to, and desire, I should say, to seek knowledge and to learn more. So I do feel that there are some major shifts taking place for you in November, Virgo, and they all feel very positive. There's definitely delightful love energy with the Lover's card and the Two of Cups, and the Page of Cups brings in some of that as well. The Page of Cups is also a little bit of a younger energy, and I'm going to look at how it's playing out here with the cards surrounding it. But first, I want to talk about the Lovers with the Fool, and then the Two of Cups with the Magician. I'm definitely sensing new love happening for some of you coming up here either this month or towards the end of the year, this holiday season. Both of those cards are about very strong soul connections, and the Fool and the Magician can both be about new beginnings and what you're creating with those new beginnings. And so I do feel that for some of you, this is brand new love. For others, there may be a new phase in a relationship where you are moving to the next level in some way. It may be something that you, with both the Fool and the Magician, I get the sense that you may not have been 100% sure that it's the right decision. Maybe all of your ducks were not in a row. You weren't completely confident about maybe the strength of the relationship or your ability to pursue the relationship or take it to that next level. But with both of those cards coming through, I do feel that there's confirmation that your strength and abilities are definitely there, and that taking the leap of faith is definitely supported by the universe. If you feel that you did take a leap where it maybe was, again, something that you weren't very confident about. With the Four of Pentacles and the Emperor, I'm picking up on some nesting energy. That's come through for 2 or 3 other signs this month, so definitely check out your signs for, the readings for your Sun, Moon, Rising signs within my channel, because I definitely sense that some of you are possibly expecting a birth or trying to get pregnant, or also just maybe moving into new homes or bringing in new energy to your homes. And with this new love energy for you guys, it feels like maybe moving in with someone as well. So the Emperor coming through there, and also with this Nine of Pentacles, I'm sensing the strong idea about maintaining your independence, and this would be true for you, especially in beginning a relationship. And I feel like it's true for both people in the relationship. The message is there for both the male and female energy of it. And it doesn't necessarily have to be male, female. Remember, that's a symbolic thing. But I feel like there's a strong message to not get too caught up in more immature kind of emotional bonding, and to remember to maintain your independence, hold on to who you are, especially for beginning a new relationship. And if you are in a position where you've left a home and are moving into a new home, or have uprooted yourself in some other way, maybe moved to a new city or moved to a place where you don't feel as rooted, I'm getting the sense that not, especially if there's someone with you, or if it's a new relationship, or there's someone there for you to depend on, to not get too overly dependent. So again, especially if you're in some situation where you are beginning something new and you need to get a new sense of stability, to plant new roots, to gain a new level of comfort somewhere, be sure to remember to hold on to who you are individually. And that can be true if you're just on your own too, to remember to love yourself and remember that who you were in an older phase is still who you are now, especially the comforts around that. That even if you are beginning something new to bring in new energy, that you haven't necessarily shed all of who you are. So if there's any sense of feeling uncomfortable, not feeling stable, homesickness, not feeling at home, remember that you have not left behind the biggest part of whatever comfort you felt in the past, because that's coming from you, that came from you. And so I really get the sense that that's an important message for you, to take leadership, to take initiative in being independent, doing things that highlight your interests, to really maintain who you are, especially in new situations. Okay. And looking at the Hanged Man energy, I'm seeing this showing up next to the Page of Cups. To also remember that in any instances where you're feeling, again, something new is happening, and if there's any level of insecurity, maybe feeling a little bit of a lack of confidence, or a sense, it just feels like a little bit of shakiness, like a little bit of not being entirely certain that the emotions you're feeling are the healthiest for you. I feel with the Hanged Man that sense of lessons and learning, and it's reminding me that whatever it is that you're going through on the emotional level, and I really do feel like a lot of it is very positive, and that there's a lot of good feelings around that, but it's something about the energy of the reading, and I think a lot of you drawn to this reading, maybe if it's a new relationship, it may be that it's been a long time, or something about it is, there's just a lack of comfort on some level. Again, insecurity, just maybe not being entirely sure, being a little afraid. It's kind of a timidness, not fear, not like the paralyzing fear of a Swords card, but it's coming from this Page of Cups. It's just a little bit of insecurity, maybe fear of getting hurt. And the reminder with the Hanged Man card there is that there is a learning experience in all of this. I feel like it's really highlighted with the Emperor too. There's just this reminder that there is stability, that it is, in a way, it's an illusion. But you don't ever have to let go of a feeling of stability. It's always with you. But if there is any shakiness, any fear, any level of insecurity, try and remember that it is meant to show you something, meant to teach you something. Because there's lessons in everything, and this card is really reminding me that, for example, if this whole reading had only positive energy, there may not be too much there for you to learn. So it's just a reminder to look at it from a different perspective, that things that aren't necessarily the most comfortable feelings or the most comfortable energies can be really positive as well, because those are where your lessons are. That is where growth will happen. And that's something that you're definitely reminded of this month. And I do feel like embracing that independent side of yourself, maintaining your own interests, is something that will help you to remember to best embrace those lessons, to be the best guide and teacher for yourself, is to remember how independent you can be. And this does apply to those of you who maybe won't be starting a new relationship or even haven't moved to a new place. Because I do feel that energetically the shift is happening regardless. It feels like things may feel a little bit different for whatever reason. It just feels like you may feel like you're in a new place, even if you're not. And again, it's that message about really maintaining your independence in who you are and knowing that everything positive that you felt wasn't anyone else's responsibility ever. And it wasn't the responsibility of the place you were in or an institution you were affiliated with. It's all very much about you and loving yourself and knowing who you are and maintaining that. That's a very strong message for any changes, positive or negative, this month. You can bring in your own feeling of stability, so please remember that. All right, Virgos, if you have any questions, feel free to leave comments or email me at soulsintersect@gmail.com. Thank you.